के 5 एंड अभी हम लोग करेंगे मोस्टली अपने इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशंस एंड कुछ एचआर एंड कुछ टेक्निकल इंटरव्यू की प्रिपरेशंस। सो अभी हम लोग अपना लैपटॉप ओपन करते हैं एंड स्टार्ट करते हैं फिलहाल, और आप लोग बने रहना वीडियो में। सो लेट्स गो। एंड फिलहाल अभी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही बिकॉज चल रहा है। एंड जब लैपटॉप ओपन करता हूँ, नवीन जस्ट वेट गाइस, यहाँ पर अपना लैपटॉप बनाता हूँ। Hi ChatGPT. First of all, thank you to give the chance to introduce myself and can you take my interview?
Of course. So you can keep that initial polite phrase, but let's build on it. For example, you can say something like, "Thank you for giving me the opportunity. My name is Renee. I'm currently a student in college and I'm specializing in the field. I have skills in multiple skills and I'm really passionate about the career. Once you give that a try, I can help you refine it."
So can you speak please slowly and start with basic introductions like HR interview?
Absolutely. No problem at all. Let's slow it down. So for a basic introduction in an HR interview, you can say something like, "Hello, my name is Renee. I am currently studying agriculture at my college. I have a strong interest in the field and I've developed skills in multiple skills. I'm really excited about the opportunity to grow with the company." Does that feel more natural?
So first of all, thank you to give the chance to introduce myself. My name is Naveen and I'm from Kanpur, and currently I'm actually graduated.
That's a
So
great start.
okay, just wait. Actually,
Take your
I read your question, then I'll give the answer. So just wait.
take all the time you need. Once you're ready with your answer, I'll help you refine it and give you some feedback. No rush.
Okay, can you again ask this question?
Of course. Let's go back to the first question. The question is, tell me about yourself. So when you answer, you can include your name, where you're from, what you're currently doing with your studies, and some skills and goals. Go ahead whenever you're ready, and I'll help you adjust.
Okay, so first of all, thank you to give chance. My name is Naveen. I'm from Kanpur, and now currently I'm doing BTech from AIT, and now I'm currently work on final project on like WhatsApp clone. It's my like basic introduction.
That's a solid base. Let's just smooth it out a bit. You could say something like, "Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Lucy, and I'm from Canada. I'm currently pursuing my tech at university, where I'm working on final project. I have strong skills in multiple skills,
Okay, can you again ask an next question?
Of course. So let's try the question one more time slowly. The question is, tell me about yourself. Once you answer, we'll go step by step and I'll help you define it. Go ahead and everything.
Sorry, this is my first question. Can you again next question apart from this?
Absolutely, no problem at all. Let's move to a different common HR question. For example, why do you want to work with our company? Take a moment to think about your answer and when you're ready, you can answer that.
Basically, I have knowledge about this company and about this position. So I feel this company is demand this type of worker and engineer. So I thought this company is best for me.
You're on the right track. Let's refine it a bit for clarity. You could say something like, I've researched your and I'm really impressed by your innovation in this specific area. I believe this position aligns perfectly with my skills and I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute and grow. Does that feel a bit smoother?
Okay, can you have next question?
Of course. The next common question is, what are your strengths? So think about a couple of your key strengths, things like skills, teamwork, or problem solving. And when you're ready, you can share them and we'll find your response.
So talking about my strength is problem solving and hard worker and team leading and this is my strength and I can I can tackle any big problem in a simple way.
That's a good start. Let's make it a bit more structured. You could say, one of my key strengths is problem solving. I'm also very hardworking and have experience with it. I can break down complex issues into simple solutions, which helps me stay efficient and collaborative. Does that sound clear to you?
Okay, can you next question?
Sure. The next question could be, can you describe a time when you faced a challenge at work or in a project and how you handled it? So think of a specific example, and when you're ready, we'll work on how you can tell that story.
So can you talking about my can you describe a time when you faced challenge at the work or project and how you handle because no actually we create any projects like we facing multiple challenges and I think the first challenge like technical challenge then I can handle uh, improving our skills and something about this.
Exactly. Let's give it a bit more structure. You could say something like, in one of my projects, I faced a major technical challenge when integrating a new API. I didn't have any previous experience with it, but I took time to research, learned a few new techniques, and then successfully implemented it by collaborating with my team. Once you practice that, you can adjust it further.
Hi. So can you give me approx 20-50 questions from HR and technical? Then we can revise every questions.
Absolutely. I'll give you a mix of HR and technical questions. Let's do about 10
Sorry,
HR and 10 technical.
can you interrupt me? With answer.
Yes, definitely. I'll list each question and then give you a sample answer for each so you have a good framework to practice. Once we go through them all, we can fine tune any answers. Ready?
Okay. So can you give me?
Of course. Let me give you a set now. I'll start with some HR ones and then we'll do technical ones after. Here we go. 1. HR. Why should we hire you? Sample answer. I bring a unique combination of skills, a passion for continuous learning, and a strong track record of solving complex problems, which I believe fits your team perfectly. HR, what is your biggest weakness? I used to struggle with public speaking, but I've taken steps by joining a club, and I now practice regularly, which has really improved my confidence in the job. In 5 years, I see myself growing into a leadership role. I believe I can contribute strategically and help drive projects that align with the company's goals. Can you describe a time you worked in a team? Sample answer, in my last project, I was part of a cross-functional team. I coordinated with developers and designers, and we successfully delivered the project ahead of schedule. HR, how do you handle stress or pressure? I stay organized by breaking down tasks and prioritizing them. When I face pressure, I stay calm, focus on solutions, and ask for support if needed. Tell me about a time you received criticism. During a project, my manager suggested I improve my time management. I took that feedback seriously, adjusted my schedule, and was able to deliver the next task more efficiently.
What motivates you at work?
Simple answer, I'm motivated by solving challenges, learning new technologies, and seeing my work make a real impact on the you had and how you resolved it. In a group project, teachers disagreed on the approach. I facilitated a discussion, and we found a compromise by combining both ideas, which worked really well. 9, why do you want to leave your current job or school? I'm looking for a new challenge where I can grow my skills in a more dynamic environment, and I believe the company offers exactly that. What do you like to do outside of work? I enjoy coding personal projects, hiking on weekends, and reading about new developments in AI technology.
Okay, so I think this is 10 question related to HR question, okay, and backend and database. Uh,
Absolutely. Let's break it down by area. I'll give you about 3 front-end questions, 3 back-end, and 4 on databases, along with sample answers. Here we go. 1 front-end, what is the virtual DOM in React? The virtual DOM is a lightweight copy of the actual DOM. React uses it to efficiently update and render components by minimizing direct manipulation of the DOM. 2, front-end, how to responsively design. I use CSS media queries, flexible grids, and relative units like percentages to ensure the layout adapts to different screen sizes. 3, front-end, what are CSS preprocessors and why use them? CSS preprocessors like Sass or Less allow us to use variables, nested rules, and functions, which make the CSS more modular and easier to use. Backend, explain RESTful APIs. RESTful APIs are architectural styles that use standard HTTP methods like get, post, put, and delete to interact with resources, usually returning JSON. What is a middleware in Express.js? Middleware in Express.js is a function that processes requests before they reach the final web handler. It can modify requests or responses.
What is the
Difference between SQL and NoSQL databases? SQL databases are relational, use structured queries, and have fixed schemas. Store unstructured data and scale. What is normalization in databases? Normalization is the process to reduce redundancy and improve data integrity by dividing the database into units. An index is a data structure that improves the speed of dataset operations on a table by allowing faster access. What is a foreign key? A foreign key is a column that creates a link between 2 tables by referencing the primary key in another table. What is a transaction in SQL and why is it important? A transaction is a sequence of operations that are executed as a single unit. It ensures data consistency by committing all operations or rolling them back if something fails. Once you have these, you can practice each answer, and I can help you adjust or go deeper on any of them.
okay, so I think this question is very beneficial for me, and I thought how can improve our communication and English. Can you give me some tips and suggestions? How can improve our talking communication?
I'm really glad these helped. For improving your communication in English, suggest a few things. First, try speaking regularly, even if it's just practicing short answers. Second, listen to native speakers, like in podcasts or YouTube, and imitate their rhythm and vocabulary. And third, don't be afraid to ask for feedback, whether it's from me, a teacher, or a friend, because that can help you catch small mistakes and grow faster. You're doing great, so keep at it.
Okay, so
You're
just
welcome.
okay. I think